Welcome, everyone. This is your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Asilo. Asilo is a tabletop role playing game of clinical and psychological horror. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store. For all sorts of products, they have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Tonight, I want to talk about something that is very important in both tabletop role playing games and in storytelling. Remember that they are very different things. When you are telling a story, you already know what is going to happen, and you are telling a story about the character. When you are playing a role in tabletop RPGs, you are describing your actions and reactions within the game world, in the present, in the now. The outcomes are uncertain, but there are hybrid experiences such as Steam Build Riders. If you haven't seen my actual play that I played with Josh, with Full Metal Josh, it was a storytelling RPG hybrid experience. Please check out the playlist in the description of this video because I also did two other videos about Steam Build Riders. The actual play is in that playlist. We were talking about describing actions and reactions and describing the details, right? As a game master, you need to communicate the details properly through description, through description. And I told Josh that silence was golden in tabletop RPGs and in storytelling. I didn't use the exact term of golden, but I told him that there is so much noise in the present coming from everywhere, from your computer, from your music player, from wherever. So much noise. So people have forgotten to attain that mental clarity. When you take pauses as you speak, the information is communicated clearly, and you give yourself time. You give others time as well to visualize, to imagine what you are describing. You can even do this in a very effective way in moments of great intensity when you require celerity, quickness of action. Let's say that you are playing a science fiction game where there is no initiative and you are running down a corridor. You are being chased by a group of robots. Don't fall over your own words. Maybe you need to describe your actions quickly. Instead of, as I am running, I turn around, I pull out my gun and begin firing at the robots without stopping. And now, because you were so impatient, you forgot that the robots were not affected by the bullets of your gun. But if you hurry up and wait, if you quickly start to describe your actions, but take those pauses once you start describing, make those pauses, and not only will the information be a lot more clear as you visualize the situation, you will take better decisions. As I continue running down the corridor, I look back at the robots chasing me without stopping. I pull out my grenade, remove the pin, and throw the grenade at the robots. Because you took your time, you created those moments of silence, that mental clarity. Now you took a better decision, and the information was perfectly communicated. It painted a vivid picture in a video that I did concerning the Steam Build Riders actual play. In my review of the game itself, I commented how my friends and family that watched the actual play, they were, how do you say, amazed at how the world came alive with only a few details of description, because they were following that pacing. That is, when Josh and I communicated through description or by storytelling, depending on the segment of the game, the information was clearly communicated with just a few details of description. We took our time, and it gave time for the viewers to imagine the situation. And that's logical because we also imagined the situation. We were giving ourselves time, describing the action without being impatient. As a game master, this also applies. When you're describing the details of a room, as you step through the doorway, it is evident that a battle took place inside of the room in front of you, as crimson stains are found in various sections of the north and east wall. You can see bullet holes in various parts of those same walls, but there are no corpses and not even bullet shells on the floor in front of you. Those pauses make all the difference in properly visualizing what you are describing, and it gives the, like I said, time for the people, for the viewers, for the listeners to visualize what is being described. In the case of the actual play, the people that watched our actual play, they were watching and imagining at the same time. They were listening. So I hope this video was informative and entertaining. And just to further clarify, those sitting at the table, you create that cooperative fiction by role playing, or in storytelling games by telling a story. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. You can also check out the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop role-playing games, you are not having a conversation about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.